Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing another from Boulevard. This is their proper pour imperial stout, double aged in Cabernet wine barrels and whiskey barrels. Says 12.6 ABV, best by February 9th of next year. All right, so let's break out the Spiegel tulip glass. We're going fancy on this one, and yeah, that's pretty typical imperial brown, or dark brown for an imperial stout. Get a little bit of a dark foam on. I'm actually surprised it poured at all at 12.6, and it is still hanging around. I can see the alcohol legs in the glass. That's something that always fascinates me, even after all these thousands of reviews. Wow, I'm getting a lot of things coming at me at once. Like I think the first thing hit me was like that wine barrel. Has kind of like a fruity note. I mean, obviously what red wine smells like, something like that. Dark grape. Slightly vinegar, but I'm also getting almost like a cherry puree. I'm getting like a Hershey syrup, like some kind of chocolate, vanilla for sure. Just in general, like I'm getting the whiskey barrel, and I'm getting the whiskey itself and the barrel. So I really not getting roast other than just like that. When you have like these imperial stouts like this, you tend to get like just this like concentrated, like almost like a tarry or blackcurrant kind of thing, I think some people call it. But I don't tend to get coffee and roast on like real big imperial stouts like this, unless like it's just an imperial stout, no whiskey, no coffee, nothing like that. All right, I am rambling as always, so let's dive in here. Cheers. Yeah, wow, that's really good. This is surprising. I would say that's a good name for the beer. I think this is on the same level as Goose Island. Like I said on the notes, there's so much going on here. I don't even know where to start. Actually, the first thing I noticed is just like how thick the beer is, like the actual viscosity. It is very smooth, almost. Well, I was not quite pudding like, but just like that kind of a soft, smooth texture, just giving your tongue a hug. Fairly low carbonation, but it does not come off as like flat or syrupy to me. It has a little bit of a bubbliness to it. And then as flavors, I mean, again, like where to start? I would say it is sweet for sure. Chocolate, vanilla up front. The wine barrel character, I'm getting definitely a black grape, red grape, black currants. Yeah, the wood from both barrels is apparent. A little bit of vanilla character going on here. It's nice. It's like this is really sweet, and it almost tastes as if like there's cherry puree or chocolate syrup in here, but there's not. It's just an imperial stout, and it just happens to be double barrel aged. It's funny because there's a couple of beers from Boulevard that I've been doing over the last few years, and they were kind of lame. But like this one and like the 5 bourbon barrel stout last year, I'm really impressed. I'm surprised. I will say it is, it's 12.6 ABV. You're not gonna be able to hide that alcohol, but they do a pretty good job on this one. It is quite smooth, I will say. I mean, maybe like a little bit of like a cough syrup flavor, but you tend to get that on, like, I mean, to me, it's like almost like a cherry Robitussin. But I mean, I'm just getting like a natural cherry flavor just from like all the use of dark roasted malts in there. And again, I do not get like roast or coffee on here, which is surprising. There is, a nice I call it like kind of a subtle bitterness. I mean, there's enough for balance here. Like, it doesn't seem like cloying sweet. It's just enough to just kind of let you know that there's some hops there. I think the alcohol is adding a little bit of a drying effect, but yeah, this beer is quite sweet, and I would actually be interested to see like what this would do if you cellared it, for a year or 3. Yeah, I am really liking this. This is one of the best beers I've had in a long time. Kind of wish my girlfriend Christina was here, but I can just run over to Total Wine and get another one of these. Yeah. So as far as rating, I wish I had a bell like Darwin. I'm going full 5 out of 5. This is probably the best beer I've had this year. Definitely the best beer I've had in a long time. In fact, I have to pair it up against that 5 bourbon barrel, also from Boulevard last year. I mean, that one was great too. Yeah, I think I might like this better. That wine barrel just adds a little bit of an extra an interesting flavor component you don't tend to get in beers. I've had a lot of beers that have been aged in wine barrels and like they really didn't do much for it. This is one of the few beers where that actually works. So yeah, again, so 5 out of 5 for Boulevard Proper Pour, limited release. So go grab some while you still can. All right, if you watch all the way in, you know you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.